Hi, I'm Dr. Mike Milligan. I'm here with Dr. Scott Westermeyer of Buffalo, New York. Scott, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Mike. All right.
Well, if you want to grow your practice, we're talking to one of the kingpins right here. What are you doing to grow your practice so much in Buffalo, New York, a down economy there?
We stumbled over something a couple of years ago. We said there's a lot of confusion about implants out there. Right. I want to do more implants, and if you're trained, you want to do more implants because one of the best things you do in your practice. Right? So I said, people are confused out there. Let's educate them.
Right.
So my coaches, my Dental Mastermind Group.
Right.
I have a little one. That's a great name for your company, by the way.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
We got together and said, let's educate them. Let's invite them into our office.
Okay.
Teach them what we do and how it applies to them. And to our surprise, they spun right around and signed up to do the work.
Okay.
And there's a retailer in our Buffalo area that used to say, an educated consumer is our best customer. And
excellent.
Sure enough, that's true. When they feel comfortable about what it is that we do and what it can do for them, and they've met us and saw our office, they just turn around and sign up.
Okay.
And when you do 20 of them at a time, that's pretty well time spent for you and I.
That's good time. So it's the ultimate seminar blueprint.
Yeah, yeah.
What you do is you market out in the community this seminar that you put on monthly now in your office. It's so successful, you've gone to monthly.
Yeah, yeah.
And so you do a lot of marketing of that. You get the people into your office. You're doing that for a high dollar procedure, a high ROI procedure,
right,
implants. Right. And what are some of the numbers you're getting? You're getting how many responses, how many people signing up for your implants?
Following the recipe that we use, we'll get 25 to 35 people sitting right in our waiting room, right, in front of a projector. We do our little dog and pony show. It's a lot of fun. It was nervous at first, but now it's fun. And almost exactly, it's uncanny, 17 people will turn around and get on the books for a consult for implant style dentistry, which can be, as we know, onesie implants, $3,000 to $4,000. Multiple implants turn into big cases.
You bet.
And all the collateral dentistry that just happens as a result. It turns into be a very productive evening.
Right. Well, now you've got a large practice, and it's over $4 million, closing in on $5 million.
Yes, yes.
And you've put this together, so and it's really boomed your practice. What, 400,000 last year?
Over 400 last year. We don't know what it's going to be this year. It's gotten stronger.
Even more than that. Okay.
As we refined it,
Okay, so if you want to grow your practice, and you've already just got this out, and already some of the biggest practices out there have snatched this up and said this is perfect.
We noticed when we just rolled it out that the people who are already players, the guys who understand marketing, understand the time value of money, jump on it right away. They don't want to figure it out. Right. They want to find the blueprint, just do it.
Exactly. And Greg Stanley loved this as well, of Whitehall.
He's the one that asked me on stage and then asked me to present to his group, and they call it the superstars, and he just takes the good ideas from everybody.
You bet.
And so we helped him out, and he said, why don't you take this to market? And so we have.
So you've put this in a box, and it's got a video of them doing the presentation. You give them your DVD, you give them a checklist from 3 to 4 weeks out to 2 weeks out what to do, to 2 days out, to the day of, to then afterwards how to follow up and maximize.
A lot of things you might not think go into making a successful meeting. The pre-planning, the night of, and then the follow-up after. That's all integral to really making this pay. And we're not talking sealants and occlusal fillings here. We're talking some big numbers. We rarely put one of these on that doesn't produce $50,000 in dentistry in 1 hour's presentation. Exactly. That's pretty good juice.
Exactly. So it's all put together there for us. Something that it would be hard for us. What do you call it? Trying to fly an airplane while you're building it. If you try to do this by yourself.
Dentists are famous for this. We try to build our practices while we're working in them, or try to build the airplane while we're flying it.
Exactly.
I thought that was a good thing. So when you really get cooking at a high level, you got to value your time.
You do.
Whether it's when we're at the chair time or in putting things into the practice. And this is a time saver. It's proven. It's just a common sense type of thing. But you're tempted to say, I can do that anyway, and you could. But it'll take 6 months to figure it out. We've been at it 3 years. We tweak it every time. Why not benefit from our trial and error?
So how would we do that? What's the cost of the program? How do we get in touch with you?
It's $59.97. You'll earn it back the first night. You can't not earn it back the first night.
So $5,997.
Yep.
And within one seminar, you're going to earn this back. And it's so well put together, you can have your staff, your office manager, run this thing.
Absolutely delegatable. Dentists shouldn't have to do anything here.
Right, and the dentist or the staff member can put the seminar on.
Absolutely. In fact, we were chicken at first. We had our dental implant rep do it because we were scared. But now we have fun doing it. Now we're ham bones up there. We love it.
Exactly. Yeah. And you don't see any difference whether you do it, the other dentist, or the office manager. Same numbers.
We've learned it doesn't have to be perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how do we get in touch with you, Scott?
Hey,
this is a no-brainer. How do we get? If you want to grow your practice, just do this. I've bought the program. We're implementing it next month into my practice and giving it to my office manager.
Great.
How do we get in touch with you and get this program?
We came up with a real simple name to remember. Okay. A little takeoff on Nike. It's JustDoItDental.com.
There's
Just
no
Do It Dental. No swoosh.
Okay. Just
swoosh,
do it.
not swish.
Okay, but there's JustDoItDental.com.
Yep, and all the information's right there about how to get it.
Great.
Yeah.
Get a hold of Scott. Get this program in your office if you want to grow. It's the doctor is teacher, and what you're doing out there, doctor means teacher. What you're doing out there is teaching the community, informing the community. Everyone benefits. This is a win-win-win. The public, the patients, the dental office, everybody wins from this.
I think the profession gains from it. When we go on stage and teach the public what's going on with the latest and greatest dentistry has to offer, I think we need to be doing that.
You bet.
But there's so much more that happens than that. You position yourself as an expert.
In the community,
people that don't even come know you're given these things, so you're the guy for dentistry in general. The practice benefits in a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways.
It's good stuff.
Super. Get a hold of Scott. Put this in your office. It's a fantastic thing. Scott, thanks so much.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
Okay.